position of ombudsman can be seen as a troubleshooter who helps take roadblocks out of the way. It's a job focused on getting parents, students, and staff the answers they need to resolve conflicts. So how does all of this work? Well, to provide us some insight, we welcome Ernest Winston, the CMS Ombudsman. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am great. We know that you are not new to CMS, but you are new to this position. So tell us what this position is all about.
So as you said earlier, the Ombudsman is really a troubleshooter to help our members of our community, including our parents, our students, our staff members, and community members, engage with CMS. So whenever they have a question or a concern about any issue and they need somewhere to go, they don't know how to navigate the system, that's our role in the Ombudsman's office, is to help that parent engage with the system by providing the information that they need.
So you're kind of one-stop shopping for all questions that our parents and our staff and students may have.
Absolutely, and sometimes parents don't know exactly what it is they want, and so our goal is to coach them and discuss options to help them resolve whatever issues they may have.
Now we're talking about things that may be social or behavior or academic questions. What type of questions are coming your way?
Absolutely. So we received a number of questions from students around the safety screenings about what is acceptable, what is not. And I know you've heard the superintendent talk about the goal of the safety screenings is to eliminate weapons from being on campus. But sometimes other things are confiscated as part of that. And students wanted to know, will we receive consequences if other things come up? And so I had to explain to them what the goal is, but the district will not ignore other things that are found as part of that process. So we get a variety of questions.
What are some of the things that maybe parents are asking, because there is so much that is going on in CMS with education. There are many acronyms that parents have to get familiar with. Parents about students in high school may have college type questions or guidance type questions. What are the questions that parents really want to know? Absolutely.
So actually earlier today I was communicating with a parent about Naviance. This is a parent of a middle school student, but it was on her radar, and she wanted to reach out to the high school counseling staff of the school that her student will matriculate to. And so I was helping her with information about that. Parents also have questions about transportation, bullying. They have questions about a variety of things, and whatever those questions are, we try to help put them in contact with the source at the district.
So a lot of times someone may say, well, I sent an email, or I'm not sure who to email, I'm not sure who to call, I have a question, but I'm not sure which office I should contact. Can they call you first?
Absolutely. We tell parents all the time that they can contact us at any point during the process, particularly if they don't know where to go. We typically say that we advise them to try to resolve the issue at the closest point of the source as possible. In many cases, that's the teacher or the principal, or it's the learning community. After they've exhausted those resources, then we ask them to come to us, and we'll help mediate in an informal way.
What was this job created? What was the purpose of that? Did you all see that people had a lot of questions and they were going from point A to point C and skipping over B? They were just a little bit lost, or are we just trying to make sure that CMS has the best customer service out there?
Absolutely. So we want all of our families and all of our students and staff members to have a certain type of experience. And while the overwhelming majority of our staff members are very responsive, there are times when parents call or reach out and don't get a response.
They're frustrated.
Exactly.
So they call you.
They call us. And so we'll work with the principal or the department head to make sure that the parent is responded to in an appropriate manner.
Okay, awesome. Well, you've got a very big job, and I'm sure your email and your phone ringing off the hook with lots of questions from our staff who can also contact you, parents and students.
Absolutely, and we want them to contact us, particularly if they don't know where to go for information. We're here to serve as a resource, and we want all of our families and community members to have a certain experience. We want them to be engaged in the process. It's difficult to be engaged if you don't have the information to be engaged.
And know where to go.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. Winston. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
More insight from the superintendent right after this break, so don't go away.